Alright, new goal. We're currently at Mulberry Dale again, the town we've been visiting over and over again. I'm going to go south to this job bulletin board next, because we are continuing to want to, we're continually trying to, what am I trying to say? Level up towards hitting level 5, because that's the recommended level for the next main quest. If I remember correctly, we're getting pretty, yeah. We have about half a level to go. We'll see how it goes. It's also a good excuse to kind of scout this area out and get a good idea of the overall layout of the world, because Lord knows we're only going to be needing to, we're going to need all these teleport points later anyway, so establishing them now is plenty good for us. And it looks like there might be a little settlement on the way there, which might lead us to something else on the way. The game sure has its fair share of content in this area. And then there's a whole bunch of other zones to explore after this. Oh, bad guys? Oh, it's a person in distress. Is he also in a cage that I can't open? I wouldn't be overly surprised. Alright. Oh my god. How did I die? Is that guy level 16? That guy might have... Like, oh god. Yep. Yep. Okay. No. Uh-oh. Okay, well now I know how I died last time. It's because they're level infinity. Can I even escape this? This is bad. For a number of reasons. I don't know if I can get out of here without taking another hit. Oh yeah, duh. Boom. I can at least use that. Okay, mystery solved. That's how I died so abruptly and weirdly levitated through the air. I think I got hit by a projectile that instantly killed me, and that happened to happen at the exact moment where I, that happened to happen at the exact same moment that I was using my, this guy's friendly? Are you guys cheering me? Weird. What happened is I think I got hit by a projectile at the exact moment that I pressed the button to dismount, and it led to a weird glitch where I just kind of levitated through the air. Anyway, I'm gonna have to drink some cow's milk. I don't even know how many, I'll just have to keep stocking up on food as I get the opportunity, since I definitely lost some just dealing with that just now. Unfortunate. We're nearing my objective though, so it's not all bad. Hey little town, you guys a little friendlier than some of the people I've been meeting around? Oh cool, a blacksmith. I've been waiting to meet a blacksmith in this area. Don't necessarily need to talk to them right now, but it's just good to have them on the map, because when I went to repair my equipment I had to go all the way back to that dwarf from earlier, because I didn't have a new option yet. Man, these healing items don't heal me that much, do they? Hey doggy. Alright, notice board. What do you have? Linen yarn. If you're short of linen yarn, come see me. First spools of the year will be ready in time for Yule. Meanwhile, I'm still looking for a helper lass. She's got to have deft hands and be willing to sit out long hours with a spindle. No whiners, Jaddy. Gather grubs before they're gone, Fields near the village are swarming with grubs. Turn over a bit of dirt with a spade, and you'll find dozens of them. Once you've scrubbed them in water and rubbed them with herbs, they go down altogether pleasant. Hurry now before the birds and other wild things eat them up. War is coming. Hark! Afore the full moon, I saw the wild hunt dash across the sky. 'Tis a sign, war's coming, and with it no end of disease and misfortune. Plead the gods to spare us, for without their favor we shall most certainly perish. Millie. Monster in my manor. Good people, my ancestral farmstead, Rearden Estate, is infested with monsters. The manor house and all the surroundings have been occupied, leaving one most dreadfully afraid to even take a peek, let alone live therein. That manor is all that I have left to cherish in this life, so I plead for mercy. Whoever can find the charity in their soul to help an old woman in need, come see me, and in return you shall receive my eternal gratitude. Dolores Rearden. Contract on. God knows what on. Our gods know what on. Good folk. Walking in the woods recently, I spied some odd tracks and couldn't for the life of me figure out what left them, even though I've many a hunt under my belt. You know me, I'm not one to make a fuss, but I can't help but reckon that they bode ill, and we all should be on guard. And if anyone's seen or figures he can identify the tracks, come see me. There's a reward. Huntsman of Lindenvale. Yet another beast to go after. Contract monster in the cemetery. People in Lindenvale and thereabouts. If you've got any notion of wandering over the graveyard, rid yourself of it at once. For some evil will take it over, digging up graves and doing other such damage. Lately it's begun preying on any who enter, and even kidnapped the miller's lad. If you've an ounce of sense, stay far away from it, and if you've the courage of skill, slay the monster for us, and your efforts will be surely rewarded. The question is, did any of these new quests, are any of them in my range? Because that's unfortunately something not immediately available to you. All of these, all the quests are too high for me, or they are, just the level 7 and 6 are still within my level range, but if I was going to do those ones, I would just do the next main quest too. And level 6. Alright, so no new quests in my level range. I think at this point, I might just have to go ahead and just go ahead with the next, the Nilfgaardian connection, the next story mission. Because I'm not having any luck with side quests, and I don't feel like hunting down another side town right now. I suppose, if you look at the map too, the place I'm going to check in on the main quest to try to find Ciri, does have a quest board of its own. So that might as well be my next step, since I'm kind of striking out here quite a bit. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I was trying to use this fast travel. Damn it! Trying to use the fast travel location. There we go. Alright, what's the closest I can get to that spot? Oh, cool. Exactly where I just left, where I just started my journey. Well, that was kind of a waste of time. Well, nothing's a waste of time. We're discovering the towns we're going to be using later. It's an investment, you understand. Go ahead and eat a baked apple to recover a little bit. If I remember correctly, you only gain vitality from eating and meditating, and on this difficulty, meditating doesn't work, so I think eating is what I have to do. Alright. Let's see how fast we can get to our objective here. It's about 300 feet that way. Are those feet or paces? I don't actually know how they measure distance in this game, but it's now around 200 little footsteps. This will be the path we were actually originally heading down before we got sidetracked by priests and a number of other issues. Ooh. So, oh. Hey, creepy sea people. This person seems to be in trouble. I'll help you. Oh, get off your horse fast. Ow. Ow. Get off your horse faster. Jesus Christ. There's a dog. Wait, the dog has to help too? That has to be something I have to deal with? Is that necessary? Oh God. They're all up in my face, and I do not appreciate this sort of attention. Just try to keep my distance for a little bit. Power attack. That didn't work that well. At the very least, I'd like to establish a shield to help me defend myself. That didn't really help. Jesus Christ. This is silly. Ow. Ow, get off my fucking face. Doggy. Alright, now he's behind me. That's bad. We're not having great luck here. It was just a terrible way to start the fight, getting caught in the open like that. Ah. Oh God, there's another dog. Why? Why are there so many things attacking me? There's a whole pack of dogs, and none of them are gonna fight each other. That's what I'm supposed to get from here? So none of these guys are gonna, like, engage in combat with each other? Why is there just a horde of animals chasing me? Did I lose aggro with the dogs at least? Oh, cool. Now it's just this one dude. That's more manageable. Shield. Combo. He's down. It's a good thing that dogs have short attention spans, apparently. I guess maybe he was just being too territorial. Finish this drowner. Alright, well, I didn't ultimately completely die, so that's technically a thing. Is that guy getting attacked by dogs now? Monster claw, monster bone. Who's this dude? Oh, they're attacking my horse. That's not cool. Stop that. Stop attacking my horse. He's being rude now. Gonna end all you dogs. I have a sword. Do you understand what that means? It's a giant death stick. Really should have Really should have been defending myself a little bit better during that.
Unbind me before the next ones come.
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
My army don't exist no more. Black Ones smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die. I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
Ow. That fight hurt a lot, and I didn't even get a reward. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, the best thing I can do to recoup my losses is just to loot the hell out of all these bodies, then. Dog tallow. Something over here. More dog tallow. Alright, back on our main objective. That was a little nasty little encounter. Come on, horse. Catch up. I only have so much apple juice to burn through. I might have to stock up here.
Faster.
Faster, horsey! I just want to hear him say words like that in that voice. Because he's got that gruff voice I keep expecting to say, Metal Gear. So it's like, giddy up, horsey. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Come on now.
Alright, so we should be coming up on... Yep, that looks like the village that I'm trying to investigate. Since the side quests are always too high for me, I might as well check here to see what happens. Doing recommended level 5 quest as a level 4 probably isn't going to be that bad. Is that a pig? Just hanging out? Just being a cool ass pig?
You'll not get her away in time.
Aw, that pig's running for his life. It's adorable. Also gross.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep. Vodka.
Who's this?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf. Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
How about I buy everybody around?
Why would you?
Got the coin for it. Simple as that.
I don't drink with strangers.
We share around, won't be strangers anymore. Then we go our separate ways.
And which way might yours be?
On my way to Novigrad.
City of whores and whoremongers.
To your health. And mine.
Bottoms up.
If you want a rest, come with me. Or the bench you can use.
I step in the hut, and there's the bumpkin with what looks like his son. That's on the pretty side, I think to myself.
I said probably disguised his daughter.
Horsons always manage to hide their lasses.
Thought he'd outsmarted me, the arsewipe.
Mean he hadn't.
I ploughed the snot out of that little shit. Lad, that's whatever the fuck he was.
Must have surprised the old coot. Bet he wet himself.
Okay. Well, I'm trying not to murder everyone in the entire world that ever looks at me funny. Maybe some progress here?
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton,
Don't know where that is.
other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Alright. No one had to die. Making nice little pieces of progress here. Let's just try to leave before someone changes their mind in a dickish manner. Ooh, I should check in what he sells, actually. Oh, I have to finish I have to wait for him to walk back to his counter, probably.
Greetings.
Bloody Baron. How'd he get that moniker? There a story to it?
A time ago, when he was still in the army, some Blackens had holed up in a dye works. Baron and his men were ordered to take it. Others might have bided their time, starved him out. But the Baron's an hasty one, attacked straight away. The Blackens surrendered. Baron and his men took most of them alive. But one of his blokes knocked over a vat of red dye. It all ran into the river. Folk took to saying that the river flowed red with blood. That the Baron had slaughtered his prisoners to a man. Been known as the Bloody Baron ever since.
Kind of ironic.
Well, a week before, he'd massacred a whole squadron in Ingholm. But far fewer heard that story.
It's almost as if the people in the other story actually were dead. So the story didn't exactly spread as much.
Baron's not from around here, right?
He's Temerian, but from other parts. Folk say he deserted along with his company. Showed up here one day with his stragglers. They'd all had enough of the wandering. So they took the old lord's castle, and the Baron became master of Crow's Perch. Reckon once the Blackens feel sure they hold the land, they'll let him keep Crow's Perch. Give him a true title.
Wouldn't mind a drink. Show me what you got.
So what do you sell, sir? That's my inventory. Stupid me. Alright, ooh, more cards. Commander's Horn. There's a double strength. That could be handy. Siege Engineer. 6 strength, Siege Combat. Nilfgaardian Empire. So that's a card for a deck that I don't have, unfortunately. Imperial Majesty, look at 3 random cards in your opponent's hand. Oh, it's a leader. Unit type. 3 close combat strength, tight bond. What's this middle one? That's also Nilfgaardian Empire. Tight bond, close combat. I'll just grab the... Oh. Well, the Commander's Horn's neutral, so I can use that one. The other ones I don't necessarily need yet, because they require... They're built for decks that I am not focusing on yet, so I don't want to spend extra money for those. And you have water, and you're selling it for... a lot. Why is water so expensive? I could seriously blow all of my money trying to Oh, wow. I can't buy all of his water, can I? Oh, no, I can, but it's expensive as shit. I might pass for now and hope for a better opportunity to get resources. How am I doing? I don't have very many options, do I? Oh, I know I have meat. 5 seconds at a time. That's not great. I'll try to last though.
Thanks. Farewell.
Alright, let's look for this agent called Hendrik in the village of Heatherton. Let's check to see if the quest got any higher level. Nope, still level 5. Alright, I can probably take it, and I'll gain some valuable experience along the way to help out. Oh yeah, let's check the message board while we're right here. Warning, watch what you say, the trees have ears. A kind stranger. Same note we saw before. Darlin Einscheide. Nin Evelyn Socialtel Maro Cam. I'm gonna stop. Notice. Consider yourself informed, every man with a... Oh, that's the cow warning, so we've seen that before. Help us send him off. To whomever has the eyes to read, the other day our Falibor died. We've no means to bury him properly, not a white shirt in the house, nor cloth or a shroud, nor planks for a coffin. If there's aught you could spare, help, please. If we don't send him off to the next world proper, like he'll haunt us all in revenge. Nasty. Missing, Michael. My true-born brother, Michael, is missing. Anyone who finds him, or at least finds out what fate has met him, will be generously rewarded, and I'll slip a good word to the Baron about you as well. You'll find me at the end of the crossroads, Bruno. So I think that whenever there's a symbol attached to it, that's when there's actually a quest, perhaps? From the innkeep. You'll buy your drinks at the inn in the crossroads with Novigrad crowns. We take no other coin. We don't do tabs either, nor exchanges, save for eat or drink. If anyone doesn't like that, they can go for acorns. We've already read that one, I think. So let's take a quick look, because I think Missing Brother might be right here in town, is what it sounded like. The question is it super high level? It is. It's level 20. It's level 33. God damn. Yeah, let's just focus on the main story. I get the feeling that it's going to send us to a completely different area pretty soon here, because this whole zone seems to be packed with a lot of quests that are meant for way later in the playthrough, as far as I can tell. Alright, so how far are we going to reach this Heatherton? It's only 500 paces. Horse doesn't like that. Jump! You'll be fine. You're just like a 2-ton animal. Jumping's healthy for you. Just send him through the air. Yeah, this seems like a shortcut that's worth doing. Cutting straight through the swamp. Maybe going the wrong way. Whoops. Got distracted by that dotted line and lost track of the fact that I can probably just walk a different way. Sorry to disrupt your little ritual. You creepy culty stuff. Dotted line still is directing me this way instead of going to any of the paths. Weird. It seems to be working. We're already down to less than half the original length. Okay, now the dotted line's making U-turns. That part's weird. Is there going to be like a horrible ridge over here? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the pathing. It keeps telling me to go backwards now. There's a path. Now it'll probably get less confused. Slowing down a little bit for horse stamina. And we'll be coming up on it in a few seconds here.
Strange. Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
Wow. We got icy and cold real fast, didn't we? Oh. There's enemy dogs. That's probably where the agent... Oh, the agent's right there in plain sight. Defensive spellcast and attack. Feel a little bad about fighting all these dogs, but they're on the attack. They're currently on the prowl. They're hunting people. Quick spellcast for defense. Power attack. That's not power attack. God damn it. I'm definitely mixing up what button does what a little bit. And that's problematic for me. Hit. Ow, shit. Well, that's not good. Well, they were nice enough to teleport me right out here. Let's see if I can do a better job. Defensive cast. We'll go on the offensive. Try to take one of them out as fast as possible to reduce the incoming attacks. There we go. I'm probably just being too defensive. If you just press the attack, you can really get some of these guys. Alright, buddy, you're safe.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir, if you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took them all. The sun was waning, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the toads, I cannot hear them. I know not what happened there, save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Damn it.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
Well, things went poorly here. Kind of cool to get the flashback perspective. That's nice. So the Wild Hunt is certainly up to no good, and they seem to have beaten me here by a long shot. Oh, before we move on, let's just grab what we can from those bodies. We have to be thorough, because I can certainly use a lot of these supplies. Dog tallow and red meat. I mean raw meat. So what can we find in Hendrik's hut, exactly? Besides his corpse, apparently. A mug?
Tortured him. Maybe they missed something. Should check his boots. Blood. Congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Alright. I guess I guessed correctly because there's no more searching to do. Alright, good guess.
There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
All that torture, and they don't have what I can do with my Batman spider sense power. Can I just climb on down then? Oh, walk up to the ladder. There we go. You really have to take things really slow and careful. You're gonna just, like, go plunging off cliffs and running into walls all day. Is that Yennefer? Missing. Tamara Strenger, daughter of the Bloody Baron. Presumably kidnapped. Hearty reward for whoever finds her and brings her in. Okay. Was he looking for her? What do we have here? Oh, wow.
Was left unlocked, on display, almost. Lost his mind, or...
I'll take 100 crowns. Absolutely. Light this place up so I can see a little better. Do you have any more secrets for me? Search the agent's hut. using your witch senses. Oh, there's a few things over here. What's down here? Alchemist powder is probably not that important. Nothing new to be gathered from that. What am I missing? Maybe the light has to be off. Oh.
Interesting.
Well, that's not exactly where I thought we were going with this, but okay.
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp, encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse. Drunken swine. So-called baron hosted subject at his castle, or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talk to baron at Crow's Perch. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige, also sighted in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
The question is whether or not he found anything about Ciri. Also, check that out. I've got my beard back. Wow, a lot of time's passed if it's already grown in. Quest completed, the Nilfgaardian connection. New quest, hunting a witch. Alright then. We're supposed to go, for Bloody Baron, we're supposed to go to the Baron's castle. I assume these are all different level quests. Let's take a look. Bloody Baron level 6, hunting a witch level 5. So continuing with hunting a witch is my best chance at sticking to the level range that we already had. The notes left by Hendrik, the Nilfgaardian agent, mentioned that Ciri had quarreled with some witch, and that the newt stewer in question could be found near the village of Midcopse. Exactly where, Geralt did not know, so he's forced to swallow his manly pride and ask the locals for direction. A lot of creative liberties with the storytelling in some of these quests. He had to swallow his manly pride. So where are we going to find this village? Oh, do we not know where the village is either? Let alone... Oh, nope, there's something. So my new goal is to go down here, and there's a notice board there. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll actually be quests for me there too. We're about as close as we're going to get with it, as far out of the locations we have access to. So I guess I'll just set out. Come on, horse. Come on. I need you for this. Taking your sweet time. The horse really struggles with some of the geometry, doesn't it? I somewhat miss the Dynasty Warriors 8 style horses that just come sprinting at you out of nowhere, and you just hold down the button that you were used to call them in the first place, and you just automatically mount them. It's just so handy. Because everyone likes having a horse to get around fast in these fantasy games and historical games, but no one likes summoning a horse and waiting for it to show up. So the smoothness in that game in particular was really handy. What's this over here? You're not friendlies. You're not friendlies. Bye. Horse's fear level is elevated. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I didn't hear anyone in distress, so I figured I'd move on. Hoop. Alright, lady.
Boy, have mercy! Take pity on an old woman! Hunger's turned this one pale. Help an old feeble woman!
What's wrong?
T'other night, blasphemers pox take and profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you. Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
I disagree.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts, and the gods will guide ye. Let's turn this one pale.
9 experience points. I'll take them. It's something at least. Defender of Faith. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be tracking that quest right now. But maybe I'll encounter them as we go along. It's probably one of those cumulative, like, game-long quests you just do in the background for hours. Alright, back to hunting this witch. It is nice that whenever there's like a long stretch of road and it's like, oh no, I'm just going to be running for ages, that's more bandits. Uh-oh. Whenever you think you're going to be at it for too long, it's going to get boring. You walk for like 60 seconds and it's like, oh, there's another NPC here. There's another encounter here. There's something happening to make this place feel a little bit more alive and a little less time-wasting in its size. Because impressive scale is one thing, but if you fill your impressively large world with emptiness, then it doesn't amount to much. Where's the dotted line going? I guess I'll just follow it. I'm just gonna have to trust it. Oh, now it's turned all the way around. Crazy dotted line. You don't know what you're doing. You're like a modern GPS with all your nonsense. Alrighty, here. We've made it to Mid-Copse, and as was suggested, we're gonna have to talk to villagers to find out what to do from here. Hey, buddy. You friendly?
Looking for the local witch.
Look for her then. I know nothing.
That's not handy at all. Alright. Might as well take our usual stop by the notice board in case there's something important. Don't eat cats. Kind people don't eat cats. It brings horribly ill luck. After I brewed a broth from our she-cat, next day I twisted my ankle in the field. It's clear they speak truth, saying cats are creatures soaked in foul magic and copulating with witches and seek revenge from beyond the grave. Mindy. People are fucking crazy. Anything I've seen before? Not necessarily. Pantry's been robbed. To the thief who's nipping our goods out of my pantry as soon as I put them there, that sausage you took last week, I prepared it especially for you. From the bloated carcass of a mare I found in the muck, rotten eggs and a handful of larvae. I then spat in it for seasoning, and added some other highly personal ingredients. I hope you ate your fill, you scurvy rogue. Swenlob. Quiet after dark. Take heed not to wander about after dark, nor make any unnecessary racket. Keep your windows covered if you burn a candle, and don't throw any damp branches likely to smoke onto the fire. We've enough trouble in the village without attracting more. Ilderman. Rosa. Good folk, take no advice from the peller. When our Rosa fell weak, he said to put her on a pine plank and stick it in a fired bread oven, then count to 12 3 times. When we pulled her out, she burnt to a crisp, and there was nothing left but to bury the charred bits. When the peller refused to give back the 3 hard-boiled eggs we'd given him, saying he'd already eaten them. Wolfram and Annette. You took advice to cure someone's sickness by putting them in an oven? The things that you use to cook meat? Man. She lived in an unfortunate family. Contract, Jenny of the Woods. Hark! Some devilry had taken hold of our fields. Something neither spirit nor phantom. Old Will swears on his mother's grave it's like to be Jenny of the Woods. Whether it is or it isn't, be careful and don't go out in the fields alone, and most certainly not without scythe or rake in hand. But if you have the courage to drive the foul thing off, you receive a handsome reward. Bolko, Elderman of Mudcopes. Old Millie's gone mad. Old Millie's lost whatever wits he had left, running around the yard in nothing but her nighties, yelling horrible ludities and smearing mud pies on anyone who walks close to the fence. Best avoid his place, especially if you've a freshly laundered dress on. I like this job posting system, because especially for like doing a Let's Play series, if you wander into a town and talk to all the NPCs to start quests, it could be really confusing trying to remember what all the quests were. But all of these job posts, when these things are actually quests, they just tell you to go talk to an NPC to start the quest. So you still can wait to start it when you're the right level for it without being confused later. Let's talk to the merchant.
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise shells.
Oh my god, I can play Gwent. I'm not going to do that right now.
What else you have on offer?
Corpse teeth and kidney stones. Tried remedies for trying times.
I don't trust you very well. I'm starting to think I should sell these stupid clothes that I don't have any use for. Is one of these armor? Oh, the Kaer Morhen armor. Oh, that's the armor I started with, which is notably weaker than my current armor. Yeah, might as well just sell everything. The money's worth something to me. I don't see much reason why I would downgrade, even if some of the stuff might have some sentimental value to the character. And this, oh, we'll get rid of the mug, but otherwise this is stuff I'd mostly want to keep. Alright, so what is he selling? Ooh, rings. They don't do anything? It's just a ring? Oh, it's probably a way to get special gemstones. You can get the gemstone out of the ring, is what you can do there. They're wildly expensive and outside of my pay grade, though. He also sells ashes and skulls. He sells 12 skulls. That's concerning for a number of reasons. Saddlebags. You can get 30 more increased maximum inventory weight, but it cost me half my money. Maybe not right away. Horse blinders. Oh. Bonus fear. Torches. Oh. That's worth looking into potentially. What are your, you have Nilfgaardian Empire, Northern Realms. Northern Realms. Okay, these are handy for me. Poor fucking infantry. Less handy. Crinfrid Reaver's Dragon Hunter. 5 strength, ranged, and tight bond. I might grab that one. Why not? Do you have food for me? Rotting flesh. That's not handy as a food source. Could really use someone who sells food around here. Unfortunate.
So long.
That guy's probably going to show up on my quest list now for being a Gwent player. There's a note over here. Announcement. By order of the commander of the Nilfgaardian Central Army, residents of the villages of Midcopes and Blackbow are obligated to report to the camp near Midcopes in order to perform labor duties for the Empire. Those caught evading their duties shall be flogged. List of designated residents and their allotted days of service can be had from each village's elderman. Oh, labor camps. That's a way to get the people to love you, peasant.
We're simple folk. We seek no quarrel.
I'm just trying to ask a question around here. No one's even giving me a hand. Is there an inn around here? There's usually an inn somewhere in town, right? Notice board, shopkeeper, armorer's table, armorer. Well, the armorer is my best gamble, I guess. Unless I go into a... Oops. Oh, it's a defensive spell. At least no one's probably mad at me. Oh, Elderman. He probably knows something. He more or less runs this place, right?
Greetings.
What do ye want?
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye. 'Twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off. A picture in me granny's book. Monstrum. Or a portrayal of witchers. Remember like it were the day. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
Sorry, don't have the time for this.
Backing out really quick. I don't want to necessarily get that mission started until I know what it is. Let's see, it's a contract. Jenny of the Woods. Level 10. Yeah, we're not doing that right now. Sorry, dude. that's going to be for later. I was trying to find information about this person. Find the witch on your own or ask residents of Midcopes. That's not helpful at all.
White one, what's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here? I know you from somewhere.
Why can't I ask these people questions?
Watch it, you clod.
Old woman. Is the old woman a witch?
Leave me be.
That's not very helpful. I want to light things on fire with my mind. Aha!
So, will you brew
Let's
the
see here.
I've got an ill-looking in his eyes.
Got other matters.
Just trying to find your witch.
Witcher.
It's not nice. It's not nice at all.
Well, thank the gods. And for the rest...
You ain't safe less you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Are you making fun of Varric? You sound like you're making fun of Varric. Oh my god, everyone here plays Gwent. That's crazy.
Let me have a look at your stock.
I think they're making fun of Varric and his female named crossbow that's all automated and everything. Glyph of Quen. Used to craft gear and... Okay, +2 intensity. Maps? Edwin Gerloff's first and second map. Follow the clues to find some Witcher gear. Oh, that sounds fun. I'll grab those for now. That might come up later. And a whole bunch of recipes I don't necessarily want to invest in too much. Do you have any stronger armor than what I'm wearing right now? Doesn't necessarily look like it. Ooh, hunting gauntlets. One more armor. Not really. Not gonna buy a whole new armor piece though, just for one armor. And he doesn't sell any food because he's a blacksmith. Gonna pass for now.
So long.
Well, maybe we'll find something to do with those maps later. But I think we might have found the witch.
Should send him back to the witch. Might cure him of laziness.
Greetings, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir. Need something?
Got a matter for your village witch. Know where I can find her?
I didn't bother with her myself. But ask my man. He'll know. Twerked his back so bad last week he could hardly move. So I sent him to the witch. Came back sprightly as a foal.
Where is he?
In the yard, no doubt. Pain's gone, but sleuth's set in now. Should be hunting foxberries to feed our young'uns. Marion's lad, now that man, he knows how to provide for his family. Oh, some water rats last. They had food for days.
Alright, we found a witch. Find the witch on your own or ask the residents of Midcopes about her. Let's see. Talk to the peasant who visits often. Let's see what we can get from him. Is it the guy I started off talking to? It is.
Good day. Heard you know where to find the local witch.
Who told you that?
Your wife.
Daft wench. Leave me be and don't listen to that nattering sow. We've not had a witch, shaman, nor cunning wench in ages.
You sure? Give it a think.
Won't take no for an answer, will ye? Ooh, alright. Know the small pond near the village? Path leads off from it. Follow that till you come across a lone rock. Walk around that, then to the woods. Find the old cart. You're there.
Thanks.
It's just... don't harm her, sir. Word of your kind's reached these parts.
My kind, meaning?
Well, the witch-burning kind.
Witch hunters have been here already?
Nay, but we've heard tell of them. So, when I spied you coming, swords and all, straight away I thought tales must be true.
I'm a witcher, not a witch hunter.
What? Not one and the same?
No. No need to worry. I'm not out to hurt your witch.
Ooh, a weight off me heart, sir. She only arrived a short while ago, but she's frightfully wise. Even pleasant on the eyes, if you like 'em skinny.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Alrighty then, let's go meet us a witch. Find the pond by the village. Oh, it's nice and close. Hop and a skip. There we go. Alright, I think I found the pond.
Supposed to be a large stone near the pond.
Lone boulder. These are surprisingly detailed instructions for going like 40 feet at a time. They could have just said, go that direction for like 10 minutes. The end.
And onto the cart.
Wow, this is a localized area. Oh, we've got danger. What are those? What are those? Those don't seem like a good. Oh, nope, not a good mix. All right, I used my defensive spell, but he immediately broke it, so I'm trying to wait for it to come back real quick before I get in there. What is a necker? This don't seem like a pleasant mix. Hey, buddy. Buddy, can I aggro like one of you at a time? Come on, finish him. There we go. More or less wanted that, just to take him out one at a time. Went ahead and recasted. Necker, come on. Are those like evil children demons? Like what? He broke my shield, I broke his neck. Recasted. Keep ourselves safe. Come on, Necker. Once again, managed to break my shield, but I can get a flurry of blows out of the following attacks. Come on. Dodge. Gotta be careful here. Oh. He got a hit in. I can recover though. Oh, that was just in time. Put up the shield as he was attacking me. Alright. Let's get our rewards. Ooh, a mutagen. Awesome. Those have their uses. Oh, a lot of mutagens. Alright, that's probably not a real... It's probably not the complete thing. You probably combine it with something. Yeah, you probably use these to craft mutagens is what's going on here. I think I saw one that's not dead. Let's be careful here. Is there anything around here to tag me? Maybe not. Alright. Find the abandoned cart. Is it surrounded by the monsters? There it is.
The cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
Would it be that obvious building over there? These were really detailed instructions for go north and take the path to the west, to the east.
We've another young'un on the way. Save us, kind miss. Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
Oh my god. This is some Star Trek shit right here.
Mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
This is straight up Star Trek situation.
Bitch
What's
is
going?
in a proper fury. Needs a man.
Okay, that's inappropriate. Get out of here. So she knows things because she's just intelligent and learned. She's probably book smart or something and knows worldly things. So she knows the cow's sick because it's kept in unsafe or unsanitary conditions. So she first says some bullshit of magical shit like mix these herbs with the magical midnight spring water and then clear out your fucking barn is what she said. And the second part's the real fix, and the first part's the part that makes them think that it'll work because they are buying into her being a witch, which I don't think it sounds like she doesn't even want to be considered a witch. It's just their interpretation of everything she knows how to do.
Home?
Oh. Well, she disappeared in a right hurry, didn't she? Alright, we'll check this out next time, guys. It's a good time to cut the episode off, actually, because this one's going on a little long. So I'll see you guys next time, where we'll figure out where the hell this witch went.